Happy Sunday, Raw Food Rehab. I am all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, even though I've only had 5 hours of sleep the last 2 nights. I've showered and I'm feeling so much better, and I trust that at this point in the day or evening or whatever time it is where you are, by the time that you get to this video, you will have already seen the plethora of offerings that have been posted today for the Raw Food Rehab Sunday celebration, and I've had the most fun day. It's been the best. If you haven't had an opportunity to watch Sir Matt Monarch and the lovely lady Angela Stokes Monarch's video yet, why don't you pause this one and go and watch that one first. Okay, so in the video, you know, they say a lot of wonderful things, but one of the questions Matt asked was he wanted to know what I did with the 17-pound tub of cashew butter. Here it is. I still have it. It's still pretty darn heavy. I've extracted a little bit out of it, but it's still, I bet it's still a good 15 pounds. And no, I haven't eaten 2 pounds myself. But what I've been doing is I take a jar, and to me, this is the most sacred. It's 100% organic raw cashew butter by Artisana. And so I've just been putting it in these jars. And that way, I mean, you know, every time you use cashew butter, you don't want to open up the big 17-pound jug. So I just transfer it into here. So they wanted to know what I have had to do with it. Well, I already knew I was going to do this the day that I bought this. Because what am I going to do with 17 pounds of cashew butter? I mean, I certainly don't want to eat it all. Because, you know, I got some weight to lose still. So this video is all about giveaways. And this is all just sort of, you know, thrown together at the last minute, except I knew I was going to do it with the cashew butter. But I've got all of you in here. Everybody's got a little slip of paper where I've cut your name out. There's Amy K's name right there. Put her back in there. And I've got all 65 of you in here. So what we're going to give away first is I'm going to give away 5 jars of the blessed cashew butter. It's sacred. It's my private stash. Now, just so you know, I have my food handler's permit, and I will use rubber gloves, and I use brand new mason jars. So they'll be sterilized and everything will be clean. So, I mean, if you're weird about that and you win one, then you know, write me and let me know, and I'll give it to somebody else. But I think it would be a treasure to have this kind of, you know, it's been through many raw food people's hands, this tub. So I think even if you're not going to use it, maybe you could sit it on your shelf as a keepsake. Okay, let's draw. I'm going to mail it to your house. God is smiling on me today. Amy from Tulsa. Okay, you guys. Amy from Tulsa, you met her on the video yesterday. When she left our little raw food rehab meetup yesterday, Amy got into an accident, a wreck. And if she'll let me, I'm going to post the pictures, or actually I would like for her to post the pictures on maybe a blog post or on a thread of what happened to her after she left our meeting. But she and another car collided, and the cars, I don't know, they looked like they were totaled to me. But she doesn't have a scratch on her. So Amy, if anybody deserves a jar of cashew butter, it's you, honey. It's you. I love you. Okay, Amy. All right. So say prayers for Amy. She needs a new car bad. Dawn, you're so pretty and so thin already. I don't know if you want cashew butter or not, but, you know, it's always fun to win something. Dawn's so pretty. Everybody is, but Dawn's really just gorgeous. T, get some cashew butter. Her kitchen's so organized already. Okay, who else? Who's going to get it? I've got 2 more jars of cashew butter. Francine. I hope you like cashew butter. If you guys are allergic to it, just pass it on. Okay, this is the last cashew butter. Who's it going to? How did I get so lucky? You know what? No. Jen Hoppa, no. I'm putting you back in there. You can get cashew butter from me anytime. You're over here all the time. Forget about that. Let's draw one more. Megan Sutton. I just guess I'm just guaranteed to get the Tulsa people. Well, we do have, you know, like over 10% of our raw food rehabbers are from my neck of the woods. So, Megan Sutton, you probably need some cashew butter. You and your mom can split it. So, okay, that's our cashew butter winners. Now, I've gotten onto my personal stash of books. And I know you guys, I've already seen your bookshelves. All of you all have a ton of raw food books, or many of you do. So, I am going to give away 4 of my most favorite books from my personal library that aren't raw food books necessarily, but let's start with Mel Bartholomew's Square Foot Gardening. Now, the whole thing is if you win one of these, you have to pay it forward. Once you're done with the book, you have to pass it on to somebody else. So if you win this book and you already have it, you already know what you're going to do with it. You're going to give it to somebody else who needs it. So who's going to get Mel's book? Wendy Lou. Wendy Lou. I love her. Well, God, I love all of you people. Wendy Lou, you get Mel. Mel Bartholomew. You know you want him. Stephanie Brown. I think you probably need... Oh, I didn't even tell you what the thing is. Okay. You've probably seen this on one of my videos. Mark Bittman, he is a best-selling New York Times author, and this is Food Matters. It is a guide to conscious eating. Stephanie Brown, I hope you don't already have it, but if you do, pass it on, babe. Okay. Now, you probably know this book. Some of you all have this book, I bet. In Defense of Food by Michael Pollan. Big, big, big bestseller. Everybody should read it. Andrea. Andrea. In Defense of Food. I love giveaways. I love to give stuff away. Love it. Okay, the last one, and I'm going to put this name back in because I don't want to draw yet. I love this book. It is a masterpiece. Healthy at 100. It's how you can, at any age, dramatically increase your lifespan and your health by John Robbins. And John Robbins wrote Diet for a New America, if you know who he is. Carla Davis. Oh, Carla Davis. I just read on today's thread that your husband is going raw next week, so this is awesome. Okay, I've got 3 more things that I'm going to give away. And that is 3 copies of Raw Dog Rory's new Rockin' Raw ebook, okay? And that's really easy because I don't have to mail anything. I just hit a button and send it over to your email address. So, let's see who's going to get Raw Dog Rory. Mackenzie, that is perfect. You've got kids. They're going to be totally into the raw dog. So, Mackenzie, you get Raw Dog Rory. Let's see who else. Well, she was destined to win. Jen Hoppa. Jen Hoppa, you've done so much for this website. You definitely deserve something. You deserve to win something. So you get a Raw Dog Rory ebook. You can share that with your parents. Okay, this is the last winner. Oh, Dennis. Dennis, do you already have this? Listen, if you've already got Raw Dog's ebook, you need to let me know because I can pass it on to somebody else. But anyway, I know, Dennis, I know you love it. The reason I ask for your address, your full address on the evaluation is because those of you who are left, all 65 of you, are going to be receiving a personally signed, an autographed copy of the Raw Food Cleanse book. As soon as I get my little hands on it, as soon as the publisher sends them out to me first. So I think that you all will most likely, I mean, I don't know really anything about how this works, but my understanding is that I may get some copies before they actually go out into the big world. So if some of you I know have already pre-ordered the book, which is totally great because you can take that copy and give it to somebody else who needs it worse than you do. So, but you'll have your own keepsake copy that I'm going to sign, and it's really just a little bitty tiny way that I can thank you so much for the time that you've spent this last 11 weeks in raw food rehab. So that's the end of the giveaway video, and there's probably maybe 1 or 2 more videos coming. I don't know if they'll be on today or if they'll be on first thing in the morning, but this was the giveaway video, and I hope you had fun. I'm having the best time, so party on, raw food rehab.